Nicola Peltz steals mother-in-law Victoria's style in headscarf and jeans, and she shares snaps of her and Brooklyn after narrowly missing the Beckham family. Nicola Peltz channeled her estranged mother-in-law Victoria Beckham's style in a headscarf and denim jeans amid their ongoing family feud. It's not the first time Nicola, 31, has mirrored iconic looks previously favored by Victoria, 52. Last year, Nicola slipped into a white hotel bathrobe and hair towel as she posed for photos, similar to photographs posted by Victoria just a month prior. Nicola looked chic in low-waist denim jeans and a striking green headscarf as she celebrated her anniversary with her husband Brooklyn Beckham.
Then I found Lulu Talks tea and everything shifted. Once I started drinking it, my mornings were ruined in the sense that they'd never be the same again. I began waking up feeling rested and energized, something I hadn't experienced in years. My new routine? Just 1 cup of Lulu Talks in the morning. On top of that, my menopause symptoms have eased significantly. I finally feel like myself again, strong, confident, and like a woman who's ready to take on the day.
Curious what makes it different? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/8.
Victoria frequently wore headscarves or bandanas in the noughties with classic denim jeans. The couple celebrated their performative vow renewal as their official anniversary as they took to Instagram with another jibe at his estranged parents on Tuesday. Victoria frequently wore headscarves or bandanas in the noughties with classic denim jeans, pictured in 2000. While the couple officially tied the knot at a 3-day extravaganza at the Peltz family Palm Beach estate in April 2022 in front of 500 guests, they later renewed their vows in August 2025 and pointedly did not invite the Beckham family. Their performative second wedding came just 1,200 days after they first tied the knot, after Brooklyn accused Victoria of ruining their first wedding by hijacking their first dance and calling him evil when she wasn't seated at his table. It comes after Brooklyn and Nicola narrowly missed running into his estranged family last week as they holidayed with Elton John on his yacht, just a stone's throw from where the Beckhams were also staying. Marking the vow renewal on Tuesday after celebrating over the weekend, Brooklyn called the actress, 31, his absolute princess. He penned, "Happy anniversary, Nicola. I can't tell you how much I love you. You are my best friend, and I love you more than life itself, Roman 20. I am so lucky to be able to call you my wife, Roman 20. You are my absolute princess, and I promise to always protect you, Roman 20. Nicola also posted, writing, "Happy anniversary, my love, you make life so beautiful. Thank you for being the most amazing husband I could ever dream of." In Brooklyn's scathing bombshell statement earlier this year, the eldest Beckham son explained that he and Nicola hosted a vow renewal without his family, as they wanted to create new memories that bring us joy and happiness after Victoria ruined their wedding. Back in April, Brooklyn marked the official wedding anniversary with a huge bunch of white roses for his wife. However, the gushing tribute was only posted to his Instagram story, which disappears after 24 hours, rather than being given a permanent spot on his social media as a grid post. Brooklyn and Nicola first tied the knot in April 2022 during a 3-day extravaganza at the Peltz family Palm Beach estate, with 500 guests and both families stood front and center. Yet, 3 years later, when Brooklyn and Nicola said, "I do," once more in New York's Westchester County, the festivities were fairly one-sided, with most of the guest list comprising of Brooklyn's post-Nicola peers and pals, and none of the Beckhams invited. In his statement in January, Brooklyn detailed the anxiety and embarrassment he felt when Victoria hijacked their first dance and called him evil when she wasn't seated at his table. He wrote, "During the wedding planning, my mum went so far as to call me evil because Nicola and I chose to include my nanny Sandra and Nicola's nanny at our table because they both didn't have their husbands. Both of our parents had their own tables equally adjacent to ours. The night before our wedding, members of my family told me that Nicola was not blood and not family. My mum hijacked my first dance with my wife, which had been planned weeks in advance to a romantic love song. In front of our 500 wedding guests, Mark Anthony called me to the stage, wherein the schedule was planned to be my romantic dance with my wife, but instead my mum was waiting to dance with me instead. She danced very inappropriately on me in front of everyone. I've never felt more uncomfortable or humiliated in my entire life. The couple narrowly missed running into his estranged family last week as they holidayed in France, just a stone's throw from where the Beckhams were also staying. We wanted to renew our vows so we could create new memories of our wedding day that bring us joy and happiness, not anxiety and embarrassment. Brooklyn narrowly missed bumping into his parents in the south of France last week. As the couple joined his godfather Elton John on his yacht, just a stone's throw from where his estranged parents were also holidaying. It marks the closest Brooklyn had been to his family in months as they holiday just along the coast of the French Riviera. Victoria and David were most recently seen on their yacht in Saint-Tropez, 75 miles away from their son, who is staying on Elton's boat near Nice. Once again, Brooklyn skipped his family's annual getaway on the £16 million yacht after severing ties with his parents and siblings. Instead, he united with Elton and his husband David Furnish, where they were spotted chatting on board the vessel. The Beckhams and Elton have been pals for more than 30 years, with David affectionately calling the musician Uncle Elton after the pair became friends in his football heyday. Yet Elton appears to be pledging an allegiance with Brooklyn and Nicola as they enjoyed lunch on the sun deck. Before heading to the south of France, David and Victoria had been in the U.S. with Romeo and Kim, Harper, 15, Cruz, 21, and his girlfriend Jackie Apostle, 30, to watch the World Cup. But despite living in California, Brooklyn avoided meeting up with his family amid their ongoing estrangement.